So some bad news for our save here. I was simming ahead to the to January of 2025, and I guess that's when the Confederation Cup is going to be pulled. Now it doesn't start until the end of June of 2025. But anyway, I was, this runs in the background, and I was kind of looking at, just keeping an eye on a little bit what was happening. And let's see, Tab Ramos took over the squad. Now, granted, we're doing some qualifying, and so you don't always bring your best players. Maybe you want to look at some younger players or whatever, but this popped up that RC was withdrawn and by Ramos 3 months ago, so I hadn't seen that. Looks like Julian Green to replace RC. He's a winger. RC's a central guy, so not replacing apples with apples. So we've got a little bit of news on RC, so let's kind of keep tabs on this. Again, RC's not back for the next round. RC headed for an award. Everton RC is one of a group of players. RC is a group of players to be contenders for the U.S. Player of the Year. Ethan Horvath, Kellen Acosta, Jack Garcia. RC's 23 years old, so he's still not really in his prime just yet, right? Smith and Palmer Brown. Oh, RC reached the yellow card limit. That must have been in the FA Cup. Oh, Horvath won Player of the Year. RC was runner-up. All right, well, that's not too bad. Okay, so he's a keeper. 17 clean sheets, 41 appearances, 37 goals allowed. 7 goals, 3 assists for RC. And a defender with a 6.81 rating. So, all right, well, could have been better. I think we actually had won that award a little bit. Let's see. Looking forward to RC leading this team for years to come. Get in. Great news about RC. Did RC sign a new deal? RC will be an Everton player for a while longer after extending his current deal 2 weeks ago. Oh, there was a possible move to Real Madrid, but he picks up a new 5-year, $25 million contract. So that'll put him, he's 23, so he'll be 28 when that contract's up. So he'll still be in his prime at that point. That'll be his big contract. His next one will be his big contract. I would have to speculate. I did get a new work permit because of the duration. Yeah, I can't sign players with that need work permits, but RC can get one. That's good, though. All right, let's take a look at him real quick. So he's valued at $30 million now. 4.8 million a year through 2029 for 5 more years. So that's awesome news. I hadn't seen that. Let's see. RC headed for another award. U.S. Young Player of the Year. So he's still qualifying for that award. All right. Well, so I just wanted to kind of bring that up. So I think we're going to, let's take a quick look because we have advanced a little bit. So let's jump into RC, take a look at where he's at this year. All right, so we've only played a few more games. I think the one we recorded to start the episode was his ninth. So he is now 12 starts, so he's starting every game. 2 goals, 1 assist, 6.91 rating. But he's been taken off the national team. That's disappointing. 39 caps. Granted, only 4 goals, but he's not a scorer. He's not a striker. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know if that's a temporary move to see some younger players, or give some younger players playing time, or if he has just bottomed out on the international scene. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to go ahead for this season. My goal is to go ahead and get up to the January window for the Confederations Cup. See what happens there as far as with the United States, and then get up to the end of June. So the contract situation has resolved itself, so not worried about that. I guess Real Madrid could still come in and drop money to pick him up if they wanted to. Let's take a look at his dynamics. Wants to win a trophy, would like to be captain of the club one day. Pleased to have signed a new contract. Okay, so nothing really about Real Madrid. Fair enough. All right, so we're going to call this an episode, and then we'll come back with one more episode for this season. We may or may not do a game in that one. I think what we'll do is we'll kind of go through the social feed and kind of catch up on his life and go from there. Where do you guys think he goes? Where is he off the U.S. national team for good now at the age of 23 and 30 some odd caps for the United States? Is he done? I mean, has Tab Ramos decided that he doesn't want to give RC the opportunity, or is that more of a move just here in the early going of qualifying and whatnot, that just, hey, we want to see some other players, give them some game time, and we know RC will be there when we have the big matches, for whatever. And that's kind of why I want to get to the Confederation Cup and see what that does. So we'll see you guys towards the end of the 24-25 season, and we'll kind of catch up on what's happened with RC. We'll take a look at the Confederation Cup, and we'll see where Everton ends up the year. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to leave a like for the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new. And we'll see you next time. As always, thanks so much for spending some time with me. Have a good one. Okay, so this episode's a little wonky because I had originally recorded a match to see RC in action, and I recorded it, and when I went to render it, there was no audio, so I forgot to hit the unmute button. So I deleted that, so the initial part of the video was kind of a early season wrap up and some news on RC. So coming back, it's near the end of the season. Wanted to kind of look at some tweets here. Said the U.S. was pretty poor, but RC was really good. RC was class. RC played out of his boots, but wouldn't have needed to if the other players had done what was needed. Evidently, we did get a win. RC sharp in the win. Fine game in a 2-1 victory over Senegal in a friendly. 24-year-old slotted home a penalty. Ooh. And a powerful penalty kick, which hit the post before going in the 3rd minute. Work rate was exemplary as he covered every blade of grass. He's made 47 appearances for the Toffees, which is, that's Everton. Didn't know their nickname, the Toffees. That's sweet. That's very sweet. So 1 goal with an 8 rating, 6.5 miles, 74% pass completion. So that's not horrible. The U.S. wins against Norway. Player of the match was Jack Garcia. Let's see. All right, let's get into... I just want to look at... All right, he's still at Everton. He hasn't left yet. That's good. All right, where is there... All right, I am slated to attend that match. That's in a couple of days. So that'll be our watch for him, and then we'll do a end of season wrap up. So let me get there, and we will come and wrap up this season, and then we'll be looking at the Confederation Cup in late June and see how he does in international competition. So see you guys back here in a second. All right, so we're back for the season finale. Everton taking on Southampton. RC is going to be in the midfield. Raskin is the team captain. 17 appearances, 20 sub-appearances. RC has made 53 apps, so why he's not the captain over Raskin, I don't know. But either way. Top goal scoring is Thomas Buitink. 13 goals in 38. Rollin has made his debut, one appearance. How old is this kid? 22 years old, so he is the new exciting kid, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and kick it off. I think I had decided we need to look at comprehensive. I'm going to go ahead and turn the speed up a little bit, hopefully to shorten the match. But since we're here to look at one player in particular, right? There's RC, and we want to turn on player watch. Where'd it go? Did I already have it on? There it is. All right, Everton, RC. Okay, so we're up. So we'll bring that over here. All right, so season finale, RC, Everton. Don't know where they're at. I haven't looked at the table or anything. I just kind of jumped into the match. And we'll, like I said, I turned the speed up because we need to still kind of get through the match in a timely fashion for you guys. But I wanted some more. Oh, that was bad. I wanted some more highlights so we could see RC in more action. All right, RC's trailing up here. Keeper played it out towards him, but RC didn't even move for the ball. That was not a very good defensive play. All right, Rankin. Oh, what was that? The guy was literally right there, and he like whacked it with everything he had. They like their captain, Raskin, man. They keep playing the ball to him instead of RC. I think there's collusion going on here. Look at that. He headed it right down to his player. And that, evidently he's got good touch and whatnot. And then they're not even going to let him, they're playing all the reindeer games and he's not included. He's frickin' Rudolph. He's way back here. Look at him. He was on the back line as a midfielder. Oh, that's look, RC on some defense. Okay, there's a breakaway. RC on the run. Oh, he's trying to give him a target and he holds up and he goes the other way. Come on. Oh, nice through ball. Shaw punts it into the stands. All right, so the wife's trying to wake the kids up, so you might hear a lot of racket in the background for a little while. But hey, you get my real life when I do this recording, My desk is actually in the living room because my wife doesn't want me. Oh, look at that. RC controlled it. Oh, nice. Look at that. He's a good. Oh, Morales cut in front of him. That was rude. That was rude. Just cut right in front of him. And look, they got him playing back on defense. I mean, you can't say he can't pass the ball. Look at the ball movement. What a wizard. Oh, too bad he can't finish, you know? Maybe that's what it is. They just say, well, he can't shoot, so we're just not going to kick him the ball. Oh, well, you know, but he didn't lose the ball. That was the key thing there. Hey, you know, creating some chances, 80% passing. You'll take that all day. Ugh. 6.7 rating. Oh, there's a hoof. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle. All right, I don't know who the penalty. What? Oh, was it offsides? All right, RC. RC with some space. He actually dribbled a little bit there. Oh, RC with a shot. Just wide. Hey, if they're not going to let him play, you know, you got to take those chances on yourself, you know? Oh, this is dragging on forever, fellas. All right, yeah, I don't think we can do this. We're just going to have to go to extended highlights. Yeah. I mean, that's just going to take forever. All right, RC, nice feed into the box. Knocked away from Haji. 85% passing, 13 completions. Oh, RC with the interception and turns it around. Oh, Haji just passed it right to the other guy. What's the deal? No wonder Everton sucks. I don't know anything about the club except that they're not very good. Oh, down 2-0. Yep, skip. A lot of injuries. RC's doing well. RC into the box. Oh, nice try. That's 3 Southampton injuries. We want Everton stats. RC's looking motivated. All right, RC. Roykin. So Southampton looks like they're going to close the season with a victory. Oh, Latumba. Oh, what a nice finish for Southampton boys. RC's got to be getting just nauseatingly disgusted here, huh? I mean, you know, wouldn't he want out of this situation? I mean, I didn't make him just completely heartless, you know. I mean, he's not 100% loyal, but he's not, you know, a money grabber and, you know, glory seeker either. You know, he's kind of right in the middle. You know, he wants to play for one team, or, you know, he doesn't want to bounce around, you know, but he wants some success in his career, you know. So it'll be interesting to see how it transpires. But, you know, I think that 4-year contract that he just signed this season is certainly going to make it a little more difficult for him to move on somewhere else. But as we discussed, You know, he's only 23 or 24 now, so he will be, 28 when this contract is up. And that is going to put him right into the wheelhouse of, being at his peak. So it'll be interesting for that next contract to see what he does there. All right, RC holds the ball up, makes a move. They give it back to RC. Oh, come on, guys. Boy, they just can't finish. He's getting some plays into the box for them, but they just aren't able to capitalize. A little bit wide. RC's down to a 6.5, 82% passing. Ooh, that was just a little off target. I mean, dominating possession, more shots, a lot more off target, to be fair. Oh, there's RC, and the guy he sends it to turns around and gives it away. Oh, they tried to play the offsides trap for funsies. Southampton will be disappointed with that. All right, halftime, down 3-0. Down to a 6-4. I'm not really seeing anything that's making me understand why his rating's down so much. But, I guess there's something going on. But, we're not seeing, we're seeing good pass completions. And I don't think he's the one that people are scoring on, right? Where is RC? I don't see him. He may have come unclicked. Let's see. There he is. All right. I don't know why he got clicked off of, but it is what it is. Oh, there's a good one up to RC midfield. I'm wondering in the player creation, I don't remember. Let's take a look at him. Everton, RC. Yeah, he's just a central midfielder. I wonder. See, it doesn't let me really change that, right? Edit personal details. No. See, it doesn't really let me make him anything else. I mean, he can certainly learn another position, right? But how would I... That's the only place that I see to do that. And I want him to be the central midfielder. But what if I wanted him to be a box-to-box or, a ball winning? That's not in any of this stuff, right? No, it's not. So I guess you'd have to actually pick a player that already had that. All right, well, that's what I wanted to look at. Sorry about that, guys. All right, Morales, Raskin. There's RC. And let's go back. Nine, 10, 18. Not a whole lot happening. Not a whole lot to comment on. All right, Casey Palmer comes on. Haji goes off. All right. Haji was one of the wingers up top. Indy, another back player with a card. Yeah, I mean, look, his condition went up to 99 just from halftime. That's pretty incredible. You know, so he's got great recovery skills. No reason he shouldn't be able to play a lot. He just had to feed the guy, blasted it over the goal. You know, what are you going to do? Can't do anything about that. All right. 20 minutes. RC. Oh, look at, oh, he found the through ball and the guy passed it again and into the back of somebody else. That's just, all right, he's up to a 6-7. Boy, clumping up there in the mid. Oh, behind him to RC. Played the ball in. Oh, Shaw dumps it past the keeper. 4-0 Southampton. Everton's going to go down to defeat. But we'll stick with RC till the bitter end. What we're going to have to do here, I think, guys, just to have something to talk about, is we'll have to evaluate how long these videos are lasting. So you can see how long that initial was with the, you know, with comprehensive, and even extended seems to be lasting a while. RC's getting frustrated. Oh, a save. Wow. A highlight for Everton fans. Let's see. RC. There he is. Oh. But you see, even when he does something like that, he doesn't lose the ball. He gets it back every time we've seen that. So, you know, I don't know. We're going to have to kind of think about how to handle the video part for the matches, because I can just see this, you know, because we're only worried about really the one guy. You know, I don't really want a commentary on everything that's going on. Oh, Palmer with a nice touch. See, it's becoming more of just a match highlight, you know, and discussion than anything else. RC plays it in again. 85% passes. All right, RC's over here on defense. Oh, RC picked it up. Oh, a nice outlet pass. And he was running, and they didn't play it. Oh, through to RC. You got to give RC something there. Raskin with the score. Did RC get the assist? RC had a nice run there. Look at that. And he broke right away. Oh, and it was going right to the post. Made the keeper make the play and left him out of position for the Raskin putback. Yes, RC with the assist. That's the man. That's our boy. All right, so he contributed directly to their only goal of the game. Makes you think that they should be passing the ball to him more often, right? Letting him do some stuff. Showing his magic. All right, 3 minutes of added time here in the final game of the season. and then we'll jump in and we'll kind of do some review, and then we'll come back. Might do just, I'll see how long the video is at that point, because I really don't know, because I'm not paying any attention to that. RC with some run to try to get there, but he was too far away. The beatnik. RC's pushing up a lot here lately, just trying to. And they said, nope, we're gonna win by 4, man. We're gonna get another goal to get yours back. So a 6.7 rating, 84 passes, 86% completion, 1 assist. Now we can skip that. I would say RC had a pretty decent match. I mean, it wasn't anything stupendous, but certainly appears to be one of the better players on the team. I mean, he is shown to be the key man, but look at that play. So, you know, you kind of wonder, is he going to get distraught with this? I mean, Everton was even predicted to win, down to 10th in the table. So let's leave the match. They're freaking out there, man. All right, social feed. All right, let's take a look at our boy. Well, first off, let's take a look at how Everton did. Everton finished 10th. No, it's not over yet, actually. All right, that should get us. All right, player short list. Everton, Premier. Nope, Chelsea still has not. When do they finish up here? Oh, the FA Cup final, huh? Chelsea and Tottenham. Well, Tottenham Tom will be happy. All right, May 20th. All right, so let's go ahead and finish the season. Get a final rather than a semifinal, or, you know, whatever. We can take a look at those final stats. It does take a while with so many leagues turned on, though. It's certainly not the quickest simming game out there. Okay, I think we are good there. All right, so Chelsea beats Huddersfield. All right, so we want to go to the Premier. All right, so Chelsea's clinched it by 6 points. Man City, Man United, Tottenham, Liverpool, Arsenal finished down in 9th. That's a little bit of a surprise. Everton in 10th, just a point shy, but they are 21 points clear of relegation. So, well, actually more than that. No, 26 points clear of relegation. All right, let's go into the Premier stats. Most goals, Chelsea. Everton was 6th. Best at hitting target. That doesn't really help us any. Player overview. Here we go. All right, no, that ain't what I want. Best at hitting target. All right, RC's not there. Most key passes. Well, there's Casey Palmer for Everton. 35 key passes. RC does not make that list. All right. Most dribbles per match. All right, so he's not a dribbler. He's a one-touch artist. Most tackles. Nope. Most shutouts doesn't apply. Most assists. I think to find him on there, maybe. James Ball. He is not there. The most distance, 6.3 miles. So he runs more than anybody else. 219.3 miles for the season, 6.3 miles per game. All right, so he made that. No, and no. All right, so let's go look at RC for the season. 7 goals, 8 assists. So by far his best season. 6.93 rating, highest rating of his career. He doubled his career goals, and he got all those in league action, all 7 of those, 8 assists. So that's good. 2 goals and an assist in 8 cups, 2 goals in 9 continental games, 1 goal, 2 assists in 6 internationals. 11 goals, 9 assists this season. So, by far his best season. By far. Well, yeah, because he only had 5 that year. So he's starting to come into his own. Just not sure where he goes from here. I mean, I'd like to start seeing some international stuff, but just not driving anything. Let's look at his milestones. 2025, Everton's best 11 for the season. He was named to the English Premier Division Team of the Week once. USA season best 11. Yeah, he did not finish in the Player of the Year this year. He did not finish in the top 3. That was last season. But again, Everton's best 11, US best 11. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Any major injuries this year? Pulled ankle ligaments, kept him out 10 days. So that was the only injury this year. Attributes, no. Dynamics. All right. Struggling to connect with Alan Warren. Alan Warren is a 23-year-old winger. All right, so he's struggling to connect with him. On vacation, would like to be captain of the club. Really nothing about his international. That's just more with Everton. We do have the Confederation Cup coming up in 2 months, the end of July. The end of June. May, June. So in a month. So I will pop back in for that, see what's going on with the Confederation Cup. And then that may be where I start for the next season is international play. Also, he has 41 caps. So I'm going to make a note of that. 41 caps with 5 goals. And that's U.S. men's national team caps, because then he has 25 U20 caps. So he's had a really good international career, I would say. Again, not a big goal scorer, but, doing a very good job. And if we take a look at the United States, he is listed as one of their top players. They've got a couple of guys from Chelsea, one from Liverpool, and then RC from Everton. And if we take a look at the schedule, you know what? I don't want to attend that one. I want to come back and watch the Italy game, I think. So we'll see if RC is in that one. And I think just to keep video lengths at a reasonable amount, we'll have to go with just the key highlights. But, again, then maybe we could watch Italy and then New Zealand. They're only a couple of days apart. Or we do that and then see if they get out of the group stage and, then maybe look at something in the next round. But anyway, guys, another solid season. I would say it's certainly his best season to date of his career with the production that he had. So, he's still very, very young and a long way to go. 24 years old, so he's just starting to come into his prime. He's got the new contract that's going to keep him at Everton for, till he's 28. And at that point, he'll be in his prime and probably looking for his big contract. Does that get him, up to 60 to 70 million? We'll see. I don't know if he's that good, but 45 million is not chump change, right? And so good for him. Thanks for following along another season for him, and we will see you guys next time. Don't forget, leave your like, comment away, subscribe if you're new, and see you next time for the 25-26 season for RC at Everton. Take care. Bye.